welcome back to my channel. So I'm in my kitchen today and I'm getting ready to do a little home improvement project here. So these are the two windows in my kitchen. They're both a faux wood look vinyl, which I have never liked because there's nothing else in this kitchen that even matches that. All the other woodwork and the cabinets and everything are painted white. So these have just clashed with everything ever since I moved in. So I'm going to attempt to paint these today. I know that black windows are really in style right now and I absolutely love the look of black windows with white trim. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do today. So when I decided I wanted to tackle this project, I watched a few other YouTube videos and read some blog posts about people that had done this, and there wasn't any really great tutorials out there, so that's why I wanted to make this video. And also, everyone did them kind of different ways, and there were some ways that people recommended that I just can't imagine worked. There were people that did it with just regular like wall paint and just brushed it on. There were people that used acrylic paint, which I think is a bad idea. I don't think that that would stand up for more than like a few hours, so I wouldn't suggest that. And then there were people that did like professional spraying of it. And then I saw someone that used spray paint. So I got this satin paint and primer in one. It's Rust-Oleum. It's supposed to be good for any surface. So I'm really hoping that this will hold up on the vinyl windows and won't chip or flake off as you're like obviously putting them up and down. So in all honesty, this is the kind of project that I absolutely hate because the prep work is gonna be like 90% of it. Obviously, once you start spraying it, it's gonna take like 3 minutes to spray paint the windows black, but it's going to take a long time to clean the windows really good, and then I'm going to have to tape off everything. I got drop cloths to put all over like the neighboring cabinets and everything so that no overspray goes on anything. And then obviously you have to tape like the glass part of the window off and the trim and everything. So that is what I'm gonna do first, clean the windows really good and tape everything off. This will be like the longest part of the project. So I'm just gonna speed through that really quick so you guys can see me tape that off, and then we will start spraying and hope for the best. I want to show you what I got to hopefully make the whole taping off process a little easier. So this is a pre-taped drop cloth that you would normally use, like you would put it along the floor when you were like painting trim or something. But I thought that this would help. With the windows because it has long plastic with it. So I can like tape this on the glass and then this will cover the rest of the window is my hope. So this is what everything looks like now that it's taped off. There's plenty of excess so that I hopefully don't get paint anywhere. It kind of looks like a scene from a true crime documentary in here. I know already that I'm gonna need to do 2 coats on this because there is part of the window that doesn't show unless it's opened. So I'm gonna spray paint it first, everything closed, and then when that's dry, I'm gonna crack the windows ever so slightly and just spray those parts that got missed. Okay, so now that everything is prepped, it's time to start painting. You should really do this in a ventilated room, but it's like 3 degrees out, so I'm not gonna open the windows. I'm gonna open the door to my back entryway and kind of hope for the best. I'm gonna wear a mask, and then when I'm done painting, I'm gonna leave this room and like let everything settle in here before I come back in. So, I don't know, I guess I'm nervous, but let's just do it. It's all done now, so I'm gonna leave the room and let this air dry before we do a second coat. Okay, so the paint's dried for an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the second coat now. And for the second coat, I'm just going to lift up this bottom piece a tiny bit so that I can get to this here. And same thing on the top right here. And then there is this section in here that will need to be painted. I'll probably paint this by hand because I don't know how well spraying in there would work. But that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the second coat now, and then in another hour it should be all done. Okay, so the second coat has been drying for about 30 or so minutes now, so it is dry to the touch. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove all the tape and see what we have, and like hopefully I didn't miss taping anything and there's gonna be a lot of spray paint on something there shouldn't be. So let's find out. Okay, well that is it. So the windows are done. I think this project was a success. I honestly didn't think it was gonna go this well. So I am one very happy camper right now. I think the kitchen looks so much better with these windows as black instead of that fake wood crap. There are spots inside that I showed earlier that I'm going to paint by hand in the spring because the windows are gonna have to stay open the whole time it's drying for that, and it's way too cold right now to do that. So I will do a little bit of that in the spring, and then I will have to touch up some of the trim with white paint. But other than that, it's perfect. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks!